Good morning. Good morning. I haven't done a short dog blog from the morning couch in a long time. It's August 2023 right now. It's like the end of August, August 28th, 2023. I don't think I've actually done a short dog blog since November or so, something like that. But this one should be pretty quick and easy. I've already did. So last night I started writing this out, and I'm going to read this. I've got a playlist on YouTube with about, I think, 9 videos. I just added one this morning. Yeah, I've got 9 videos on a playlist on YouTube. The playlist is called Shifting into New Age. Shifting into New Age. So that's what I'll title this video, this short dog vlog, Shifting into New Age. Let me find, where did it go? Oh no, here we go. All right, so I'm going to read. I started this last night. I wrote this last night. What I'm about to read to you, in the description box of the playlist, Shifting into New Age. I'm going to read it first, and then I'll tell you why I think this is important. It's at least important for me to put it out there. Do with it what you like. Awareness is key. Acknowledgement can sometimes be difficult and uncomfortable. You can do hard things. See, I should have done. You can do hard things. I don't know what the difference is. I'm looking at myself there. Todd Falcone just did a video about that. The difference between, now I'm looking at me. Now I'm looking at the green light. I'm looking at me. Looking at the green light. You can do hard things. This is uncomfortable conversations, but it's good. Keep listening. If you're in a toxic relationship, amongst the first things you can do is acknowledge, if you're in a toxic relationship, amongst the first things you must do is acknowledge the situation if you are to have a chance of liberation from your situation, from the situation. Our societies, the citizens of this beautiful world, are in a toxic relationship with the so-called leaders. I could qualify that. We could have a conversation about that. I'm not saying that lightly. You define toxic relationship like in a unit, be it in a family unit, be it in a your romantic partner, whatever the relationship. When you define characteristics, ways of showing up, manipulations, gaslighting, and the like, when you define attributes of a toxic relationship, and then you are willing to clearly see the relationship that citizens have with the leaders of their societies, measurably, objectively, toxic relationship. Anyway, I'm not going to defend what I'm saying here. I'm just going to say what I'm saying here. Let me go back to what I've written. So if you're in a toxic relationship, amongst the first things you must do is acknowledge the situation if you are to have a chance of liberation from the situation. Our societies, the citizens of this beautiful world, are in a toxic relationship with the so-called leaders. This is truly an amazing time to be here. Challenging times are amongst us. Yes, this has been true for many generations. We are the generations who get to witness and be a part of the shift into a whole new world. A world more beautiful than many of us can even imagine right now. Growing pains are uncomfortable, not permanent. Growth is empowering. Darkness dissipates to light. Shine the light of your awareness in every dark shadow you might feel compelled to shy away from. Do not shy away. You can do hard things. It's but your fears you're shying away from. Face them and they will disappear, returning to the nothingness from whence they came. I didn't know how to spell whence last night. So I said from which they came, which is another way of saying it. But when I first was typing this out last night in the description box for the playlist, from whence they came is how I always thought about it. But I wrote from which they came. I could have asked the internet, how do you spell whence they came, whatever, but whatever. Anyway, squirrel. If you but face it's but your fears you're shying away from. Face them and they disappear, returning to the nothingness from which they came. Be brave. Face it. Face it all. Declare, show me who I have become. Show me what I am to see. And really mean it. This truly is the dawning of a new age. I know that sounds like a tired old story to many of us who are, slightly older than me. Like, Jesus Christ, I've been hearing about this since the fucking 60s, man. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Well, nothing really fucking changed. You know what I mean? I get it. I understand how tired this sounds. This playlist is for you if you feel that way. The playlist, there's 9 videos in this playlist as I'm recording this. Watch them. Watch them. The hippies of the 60s and 70s were just above their time. That age of Aquarius started December 21st or December 2012. December 21st, 2012. I keep getting the date mixed up, but whatever it was. December of 2012 was when we officially tipped into the age of Aquarius. Now, I got to find this one. I was just thinking about this last night because I don't have it. I just started this playlist a couple weeks ago, maybe, and there's 9 videos on it now that I'm starting to compile this particular conversation. And I'll tell you why this got it. But there's talk of there's an 18-year birth on either side of that December 2012 date. And the reason for that is so that it's not such a, so that it's a process. It would be mighty jarring if, and I used in conversation a few times now, merry-go-round is what it's called. The thing on the playground that we don't have in the playground anymore. Abraham Hicks gave me this analogy, but imagine there used to be these things on the playground. It was flat, it had bars, and you could get to running with the thing and it'd go running in circles, and you could really get to the speed up, and you could even get that thing going to the point where you grab onto the bar and then your legs would, your legs would fly out because you had some real speed going. Like the other thing was in the traveling circus show or the traveling theme park, they had the Gravitron, I think it was, where you'd lean up on your back, like, whoa, and it would push you back, and then you know what I'm talking about? If you ever ridden one of that, I think it's called the Gravitron. You slide up in the back, it gets to spinning really good, and to the point where the chair or the wall that you're leaned up against would slide up, that kind of a thing, and it would keep you pressed against the wall, whatever. Moral story. Oh, merry-go-round. So the reason why there's an 18-year birth, or a benefit of, let's say, I don't know the reason why, but let's say the benefit of, I think the reason why too, but whatever. I'm trying to, the benefit of there being this 18-year process, graduation going into that 2012 date, and on the other side of it is so that, let's imagine you're on that merry-go-round in the playground and you got that thing really, really spinning really, really quickly. It would be mighty jarring to just stand at it and jump on it all of a sudden, right? Or to stand on it and then jump off of it all of a sudden. Or maybe even more jarring would be, I was going to say even worse, but even more jarring would be to take that thing really spinning the one way and then all of a sudden immediately spin it the other way. That would be mighty jarring. It would, be jarring. It would be whatever. Hard to adjust to the new movement or the new rhythm or the new flow of the new direction, the new whatever, right? So that's why there's that 18-year birth. And so there's that. So if the story sounds tired to you because you've been hearing the hippies sing about it since the 70s, I get it. They were literally, whatever. They knew what was up. The name of that band, I didn't know this until just recently. The name of that band is called Fifth Dimension. Yeah, they knew what was up. But if they were leading you to believe that it's tomorrow, this new age, What are some of the lyrics? When the moon is in the seventh house and Jupiter aligns with Mars. And peace will guide the planet, and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the. If you were expecting love to steer the planet, or shit, what did I just say? Love will guide the planet. Whatever the line is, I just had it. Doesn't matter. If you were expecting love to guide the planet, that's not what the line was. I'm not going to go through it again just to grab the line again. You know, if you were expecting this to be a world primarily guided by, in society levels, guided by love back in the 70s, and we're still seeing us, you're still witnessing us killing each other and warring each other and all the dumb shit, the us theming that we do, you know, be like, oh, well, that was all a bunch of bullshit. They were just ahead of their time. Anyways, I ended up ranting. I was good. Declare. This is my advice. Declare, show me who I have become. Show me what I am to see and really mean it. This truly is the dawning of a new age. There is a great awakening taking place right now. We're in the midst of it. Every video on this playlist has been included with reason and purpose. I invite and encourage you to give each video on this playlist your full attention and willingness. Give it your full attention and willingness to consider. Come to each one of these videos with an open mind. That's what I invite you to do. Take heart. There is light here, right now, in this moment. There is light. And it's even brighter just ahead. Namaste. MSW. Make it to, minute I put a hashtag, make it to 2030. So, all right, I'm going to include make it to 2030. There's 9 videos in here. Oh, and let me just say, this started with the one, let me go back to the playlist real quick. Christina Lopes, I'm new to her. She put this video out 2 years ago. It's called What's the Age of Aquarius? 5 Things You Need to Know. It's a 32-minute video. That video, that's why it's the first video. That video with Christina Lopes, What's the Age of Aquarius? 5 Things You Need to Know. It's the first video on the playlist. That video is what inspired creating this, compiling a list on that conversation, because this is stuff that I've been talking about for a while now with people. And in 32 minutes, she hit on all kinds. I mean, she just covered so much. Now, I would love to have conversation with her. I could have conversation about what some of the things in that video. I would just love to have conversation with it, but it's such a powerful thing. And then I put my 2012 crossing over episode from my short dog vlog in that playlist. And then I've got the 2012 crossing over film, which I've been advocating for since I've seen it, I think back in shortly after that date, like right after that date, the 2012 date, I saw that 2012 crossing over film, because I remember thinking, I wish I had this in my pocket to just show people when they were freaking out that the world's going to end 2012 because the Mayan calendar said so. Watch my episode about all that. But I wish I had that episode, that video, 2012 crossing over by Brave New Archer. I wish I had that in my pocket back then, because I could have just been like, here, watch this. Calm down. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, that playlist though, it would look on the surface, if you just look through the 9 videos that I have on there right now as I record this, it looks like a confused dude like this. Here's a fella talking about the hit love and, you know, Age of Aquarius. I even have the cast of Broadway's Hair performance, Aquarius, Let the Sunshine In, David Letterman, they did a remake of. If they do another remake of Hair, I want to go see that. I would love to see the Broadway of that. That would be awesome. I love musicals anyway, like Jesus Christ, Superstar, Grease, all whatever. I'm a music dork. So I would love to see Hair musical. Anyway, I've even got that in here. So there would be it would look on its surface quite like a confused person put this together, because it's like Dr. David Martin, don't fear the coming lockdowns. Again, this is August 2023 as I'm recording this, but I've got here 18 hours ago on London Real, the video was uploaded. It says, don't fear the coming lockdowns. The cabal is already dead. That's a very interesting conversation right there that they laid out. And there's others talking. Doesn't matter. Keep the Truth Can Change Your Life YouTube channel. The end of tyranny is very near. The Pleiadians and Orion Council of Light. And it's got some of a compilation of thoughts from that YouTube channel. So it would look, though, that on the surface, like, who is this guy confused or what? Talking about the tyrants and talking about toxic relationships, but also talking about how we're in a great time of Aquarius and all this kind of stuff. Again, I want to go back to the whole point of why I wrote what I wrote. And I started it off the way I did. Awareness is key. Acknowledgement can sometimes be difficult and uncomfortable, but we may want to shy away from some of the realities of this time-space thing that we're doing right now. I want to remind you, you can do hard things. I want to remind you that if you are in a toxic relationship, amongst the first things you must do is acknowledge the situation. Do not shy away. So this Christina Lopes, actually, I just added another one this morning of hers. So she had uploaded a video 5 days ago. Are end of times prophecies coming true? And I actually bumped that one up to towards the top there of this playlist, because I think it's one of the more important conversations that needs to be laid out before you get into some of the other ones that I've got below it. Because she subscribed to her YouTube channel. I'm a big fan of hers. I just discovered her recently, but Christina Lopes, man, she is really just, she's so methodical about laying out her arguments, about laying out her, the conversation. She's just really, really good at helping people who are new to this stuff try to figure out what the fuck is going on in this world right now. You know what I mean? So anyway, all right, I've rambled on long enough. I've got to get going, and I do not have time to be doing a short dog blog. So it's Monday, August 28th as I'm recording this. But I've got to get started on my day now. So I'm going to shift gears, and I'm not going to upload it to YouTube right away. I'm not going to go create a blog page for it right away on the short dog blog, but link below for all the things that I've referenced in here, the playlist on the YouTube channel, all that kind of stuff. Appreciate you tuning in. As usual, I've missed talking to you guys. There's so much. I've got a lot going on right now with the business and what I'm developing. It is requiring all of my mental bandwidth, and time, energy, and passion. So I'm still on sabbatical from my short dog blog here, but I have missed talking to you guys. I have missed coming here and singing the songs that are important on my heart to sing. Subscribe to the short dog blog if you're not a subscriber and you're seeing this. You'll be notified when I do post more stuff, and you'll get things that will never make it to my YouTube channel. So some of the whatever will be in email only. What else? I don't know. I'm gonna wrap this up. I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Namaste, motherfuckers. See you until next time.